Hey, g'day and welcome to Game 1 of this lower bracket final between Tundra Esports and OG in ESL 1 Stockholm. The winner of this match will be going through to the best of 5 grand final against TSM. TSM winning the upper bracket final yesterday against Tundra in a reverse sweep. Tundra able to win the first match fairly convincingly, and then TSM came back in the second and the third, claim the series and move to the final. OG have had a very strong run through the lower bracket, and I'm just looking at the names on OG because we have Amar, BZM, Uragi, Tiger, Light of Heaven. Seb was filling in. Has he changed his name to Light of Heaven?
10 seconds.
I have to have a look at that. Going to hurt, that's why people said that there's an exaggerate way to prove you're going a good husband. Oh, okay. Cool. Looking at our opening bans. Timbersaw being taken out. Very meta ban because of the meta strength picks. So if you're going to pick a long lineup of strength heroes, you're going to get rid of that Timbersaw because of the whirling death and the damage that can do to strength heroes. The stat loss. Enigma being banned, that is a targeted ban towards OG because OG have been first picking the Enigma and being fairly greedy with it and getting away with it in their drafts. So Tundra don't want to be dealing against an Enigma this game, especially in a clutch series like this. It's late in the tournament. It's likely to go late game. You don't want to be dealing with the Blink BKB Enigma late game. Beastmaster getting rid of the Vision, and CK, that meta carry, also being banned out by OG. So our first rounds of picks have come through. Doom, I don't see a Grimstroke, and it hasn't been banned. Doom Grimstroke has been quite the opening for a lot of teams, but not so here. They've in fact gone for the Visage, a 33 special. So Doom and Visage is the opening combination for Tundra Esports. OG go for the Monkey King and the Viper. Now, Monkey King, most likely at this stage in the draft, being picked as a position 4, just to get that vision, initiate with the Boundless Strike, and start off the fights that way, particularly to get a pick off. And even a support Wukon's command is something that you don't want to be fighting into. Viper has been picked as well. Now, that Viper was picked before the Visage, and it's almost like OG tempted Tundra and they left the Visage in the pool, knowing that they might want to go for it, but they've already got the Viper picked. So that break from the Nether Toxin will make Visage like paper if they can get a stun, a reliable stun down on Visage and keep him in that Nether Toxin. Gravekeeper's Cloak will not apply. Next round of bans coming out will be the Void and the Weaver from the side of Tundra. Void was comboed in OG's drafts yesterday with the Viper. Reasonably good combination. And the Weaver. Okay, Holy Guacamole, welcome to the stream. In terms of OG's second phase bans, they get rid of the Grimstrokes and the Pangolier. So even though they let the Grimstroke through and left it for Tundra to pick, they certainly don't want to allow it to go through to the second phase of picks, because that would just be a perfect pairing for Doom with that Grimstroke. And particularly the Visage, you can put the Inkswell on the birds and get a stun, and then the follow-up stun with the Stone Form. So getting rid of the Grimstroke was almost necessary in the second round of bans. Pangolier being banned as well, even though we don't. So Bloodseeker and Pangolier have been contested, but yeah, Pangolier is just strong with the AoE stunner controls in the team fight, and the burst that can come out with the Swashbuckle Shield Crash combination. Nature's Prophet being banned on the side of Tundra. They don't want to get overrun with summons this game. They do want time for Doom's Devour to pay off. And if you get run at with a Furion, with Treant summons pushing down your towers, you don't get the time to get the efficiency for the Doom and get that Devour gold be turned into late game items. The last ban for the Phase 2 bans for OG is coming through now. The drafts are still fairly open for both teams. It looks as if this is possibly a 3-3 Visage with a 4 Doom. Okay, so this is going to be a Seb Wind Ranger. They've been picking this all tournament. Wind Ranger's been being picked up. Holy Guacamole, continuing the gift sub they got from Lucinda47. Thank you so much, Holy Guacamole. Really appreciate it. Nothing came up on the screen there, though. That's a bit disappointing. I might have to check my settings. I don't think I've ever had anyone continue a gift sub, so you'll be the first one. I'll have to make sure I get a notification for that. But thank you so much, Holy Guacamole, for continuing that gift sub. Really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy your stay in the channel tonight for the cast between Tundra and OG. Got my hot chocolate and ready for some Dota. Holy Guacamole, you've come to the right place. So looking at these second round picks, Wind Ranger has been a special for Seb. And as I said, Light of Heaven, it says in the team names there, I am 99% sure that is Seb. He's changed his name and it's not Light of Heaven actually standing in for OG. That would be quite the surprise. So this, the Monkey King Yu Meow is most likely to be a 4 Monkey King. So it doesn't need setup for the Wukong's command because it's not going to be the primary damage dealer. In fact, it's really just going to be the Boundless Strike from the Tree Dance to set up the fights and try and get locked down on someone that might have a BKB or a Juggernaut who can try and spin away. Just set up with that initial stun. Most likely that Monkey King, if it's a 4,
what's
will
the Elvish word for friend?
Get the Boundless Talent damage, Boundless Strike stun increase. Tetra Etc. gifting 2 T1 subs to the channel to Youngie168 and Psychotic Unicorn. Tetra Etc. Thank you so much. Oh, means so much to you. Gift those subs tonight. Thank you. So incredible. Absolute poggers, that's right. You meow. Razor come out as a pick. Now, Razor versus Juggernaut is a bit of a classic counter. So, the Juggernaut spins, you just suck the damage away, and even if they have Omni Slash ready for afterwards, it's gonna be an Omni Slash that is severely reduced. Lich coming out as the support pick on the side of Tundra. This is new. Lich has not been in meta as a support. In fact, this meta supports have been sort of strength supports, things like Undying, heroes like Snapfire, strong, lots of base HP supports that can't die easily in the middle of a fight with lots of AoE. The Lich is quite a surprising pick. Juggernaut, not so much. But Lich Jugger is a good lane combo. You have the spin, you have the Ice Armor, you slow him down with the Frost Blast. It's a good way to get kills in lane, and the offlane pairing of OG will have to be a little bit careful with how they run that lane. Wind Ranger does have Wind Run, so should be able to get away without too much problem. And we're assuming it is probably most likely a Viper. Ooh, no, probably it's an Amar Razor. So it'll be a Wind Ranger Razor offlane against Jugger Lich. At this stage, mid Viper with a 4 or 5 Monkey King. Storm actually made it through to the final phase of bans. So Storm and Quat both banned out. Both teams looking for a mid hero last. And Coddle and Batrider both banned out. So 4 mid heroes banned in the last phase of banning combined from both teams. And Tundra are looking for a 9 hero. I believe they played Lina yesterday. The Lina is still in the pool. OG are looking for a BZM hero. Void Spirit is still in the pool. I'm seeing Ember Spirit still in the pool, which has been a bit of a go-to, at least with the Void. Ember has been banned a couple of times. But high burst damage, mid heroes that have a bit of maneuverability have been the go-to for most teams. I wonder what position this Visage. It's most likely a 33 Visage. So 33 is the offlane player. 33 is known for his Visage. So it would surprise me if 33 isn't playing it. Yeah, so that'll be a mid invoker for 9. Visage will play the POS 3. 33 will be on that. Juggernaut will be the 1. Holy Guacamole. 100 bits. Thank you so much. A hype train is close. Our hype train is close with those 100 bits. Thank you so much. Holy guacamole. I hope you're enjoying the cast. And so, yeah, we are still looking for a mid... Oh, no. Ooh, are we looking for a mid? I think this Viper's most likely going to go mid, and we're probably looking for a safe laner. It all comes down to whether this Monkey King is core, and I don't think it is. I don't think this Monkey King will be core. I think it's going to be either 4 or 5. And so you've got Amar on the Razor on the off lane. I think Viper mid, but has Tundra read this draft incorrectly? Because they banned out the Storm and the Quap. So either I've read it incorrectly or Tundra have. And I know we know who's more likely to be correct out of those two. So that leaves me a little perplexed at what this last pick for OG is going to be. Quap? Quap? Question mark Tetra says. Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is Quap. QOP. Fuck. Okay. So that does look like the BZM hero. And it is going to be a POS 1 Monkey King. Okay. Tundra read that correctly, as I sort of implied that I was probably the one who had the incorrect read on that. Goddamn Puck, says Holy Guacamole. So Amar will be running the Razor. Tiger is actually a 4 Viper. So they picked that Viper especially for the break. That's the main purpose of this Viper pick in this draft. They picked it just so they have a break mechanic. So let's look at what they can break. It's mainly the Gravekeeper's Cloak, the crit on Juggernaut, but that's it. Juggernaut's not likely just to be standing and hitting. He's either going to be spinning or Omni slashing. So it's primarily for that 33 Visage, excuse me. And I can't help but think that OG left that Visage in the pool as a bit of a bait. It's almost like dangled that Visage in front of 33, and they're like, oh, 33 Visage is still in the draft. We can still pick it, and they just couldn't resist. But they had the Viper there ready. So we'll have to see if this Viper Nether Toxin can do enough to put the brakes on Visage. Every other team has been banning out Visage when they've been against Tundra. So OG have left it through. They had a plan for it, and we're gonna have to see if that plan works out. So BZM heading mid with 1 Observer Ward. Where are the other wards on the side of OG? Amar doesn't have one. Viper, Tiger has 2 sentries, and Seb actually has a sentry as well. 3 starting sentries coming out for the side of OG. I missed Monkey King there for a second. Where is he? He's a tree. He's a Curie. Here he is. Monkey King does have the ward, dropping it down there. Another ward over here. 9 dropped his ward on the high ground under the cover of smoke, so that won't be seen. And this ward is dropped here as well. But that one should have been seen, actually. So they will know... No, they see them. They still have 1 ward to drop, actually. Who's got the last ward? Early vision, very, very important. Doom is holding onto that fort. Saksa on the Doom. Boots first on Visage. Very important, so he can't get run down by the spin on Juggernaut. Level 1 spin with the Frost Blast from Lich will be a very strong lane down against the Visage. Even when he gets a couple of points in the Gravekeeper's Cloak, it's still going to do a lot of damage. Amar is back, ready to block the wave. He's not interested in getting the runes. Will there be a big contest? Monkey King's here. Yuragi. Does he have the level 1? Oh, he's going to just use the Mischief. And he'll be fine. So, 2 runes apiece. And we're going to be heading out to the lanes. This is Seb. I don't know why it said Light of Heaven in the drafting phase. Just unusual things, I guess. But the no or low regen meta. Start with the magic wand and have reasonably low regen. I mean, this is a support that just has 3 tangos and a clarity. 1 fairy fire as a support. Yuragi has 3 tangos. This is incredible. I'm used to seeing so much regen being sent out on a lane, but this is just the 2 lots of tangos. Tiger, you're gonna take a lot of damage from the Scorched Earth and the Soul Assumption. Level 1. Oh, Tiger, please! You need to be careful. He's gonna have to pop the fairy fire. And where's your salve, Tiger? You've gone to lane and you're in trouble. Is there a salve coming? Here it is. Where's your salve? And he delivers. Mid lane, BZM, let's get up our last hits. Should be a fairly even lane here between BZM and 9. Don't see any hero really getting out on top. They both have their ways to farm their lane. Amar and Seb in this bottom lane don't really have much kill potential. Don't really have much kill potential against Tundra. But Tundra have got decent kill potential against them. Yeah, with the Plasma Field level 1, Skidder knew there was no counterplay there from Amar. And Snaking is just doing the damage here, man. They're going to have to get some regen sent out to this bottom lane. Top lane, Tiger is still getting zoned. Does have the poison. But he's got one Tango left. And they are burning through it with the Soul Assumptions. Level 1 Soul Assumption is the most efficient level 1 spell in the game in terms of damage. If you get up all the charges, it is the most damage spell level 1 in the game. At least burst spell anyway. Seb looking to try and get across and block, but he doesn't get there in time. The small camp will spawn. Pat, Frost Blast was enough just to slow him down. No first blood yet. Small leading gold to Tundra, but nothing significant at this point. Drain coming out, the Link. Skidder will lose 19 damage. That's going to affect his lasting ability and give Amar a little bit more potential to flick and get those last hits. We'll get the 4 stacks. Oh, not quite. No 4 stacks of Jingu. Tiger has another salve ready to go, saving that second skill point at the moment. BZM mid lane with his bottle has got a water rune, and he'll just continue to keep nuking these waves with the level 2 illusionary orb. So he has no issue farming here. 10 last hits to the 12 on Invoker, but the wave's coming in. So that is fairly even at this point. A couple of pulls, a little bit of denying coming over from Tiger at the moment. He does go for the Nether Toxin as we thought he would. Blocking, trying to pull the wave just back a touch. We do have the net creep on Sarksa. No mana burn. Was there not a mana burn creep available? Just the net on a look. Oh, he could have actually gone back and got the mana burn. I think that would have been a much better call. Get the mana burn plus the mana aura. That ability just wins lanes solo. I wonder if Sarksa will head back for the next use of Devour to see if there is a creep around. If he could go back here and find it, yes, he's going for it right now. He's going to go back and try and find it. He's going to grab this one right here with the mana burn and the mana aura. 3, 2, 1. He's going to have a little excitement there as he gets it. And now the lane just became 10 times easier for Tundra on the top lane. Spin coming through, the Sark here, but they're losing damage on Skidder. He's not going to have any damage. Amar needs to just turn and hit. Oh, Snaking gets the click. Oh, I think it was a high damage roll. High damage roll on the click. I didn't think it was going to be enough to get that last right click off. But it is, so the first blood going over to Tundra, and that's certainly not good for OG. Amar dying. It's not too bad though. Skidder didn't get the last hit. He's sitting on 12 Magic Wand charges with boost of speed, so they need to be careful trying to turn on Skidder at any point, because he is a huge burst heal ready to go. Top lane. Tiger is getting hit on the back line. The break comes out though. Yuragi will get the trade kill. Sarkis is trading with the Monkey King. Not the best idea. He does have the Jingu Mastery up and level 2 in Jingu. So Sarkis definitely can't trade with the Monkey King this early. Bottom lane, Shackle does come out. Amar using the Plasma Field, just slowing down. Power Shot comes through and they'll just force Snaking back. He does have a salve and a couple of Enchanted Magus, whipping out those Iron Branches, getting a little bit more value for his regen, and he'll be back in the fight, ready to go. Amar and Seb need to be careful here. Seb is low on mana. He's got 10 stick charges though. And a Windrun available. He's pulled back in. Windrun was used. Suck coming out. Skidder could be in problems here. Skidder's gonna... There's gonna be a lot of damage coming onto Skidder. Amar will click him down with the plus 72 damage. Top lane as well at this time. Both kills. Kills on all the lanes. 9 meta rotation. Tiger's going to go down as well. The kills across 2 lanes. Yuragi did actually go down. They did get the kill on 33 though, so it wasn't too bad. All this while, BZM was sitting mid. Got a little bit of damage on the mid lane tower, but nothing to write home about at this stage. He's level 6, but with no mana to work with. He's actually not much of a threat on the map right now as he's sending out some regen. He's got 1 clarity. It's not going to be enough. I thought maybe he might have sent some mangoes as well. Rune is going to spawn, and he doesn't get it. It's top lane, top side, and Doom gets that arcane rune. Oh, how BZM would have wanted that rune. For those of you who don't know, this is the reason I was getting so excited about this creep that Doom got. The mana burn deals 100 mana burn for 35. Oh, well, it's actually 50 mana normally without the arcane. 50 mana for 100 mana burn plus 100 damage from the mana burn. And you get the mana aura, 2.5 mana aura in this huge AoE. It's a level 3 CM aura for the lane. It's insane. It just helps you win lane by getting that. It's a little broken at the moment. It will definitely get nerfed in the next patch, I'd be thinking. 33 is getting some time on the lane alone. Yuragi has just gone for the 2 in Jingo at the point and 2 in Boundless. Oh, 9 is coming bottom. What's he got? He's got the Tornado, plus the Cold Snap. The MP going to come out as well. Spin coming through, and Amar will be in all sorts of trouble. Will they get the trade kill on Snake King? Seb's committing for it. The Salve comes out, actually saves him. Does he have a power shot? No. Oh, wands? Power shot turned? Oh, I thought he might have just turned and threw it. He might have got Snake King there if he turned and thrown that power shot in the last second. BZM has still got too low mana to really do anything. He needs to get his mana to full so he can make a rotation with the coil. And 9's been all over the map. Meanwhile, BZM's just been sitting mid. Yeah, he's got more last hits, but 9's been making the side lanes a lot easier to cope with for his team. With the rotations, he's made 1 top and now 1 bottom as well. In terms of carries, 38 to 38, so even there. Offlane is where the difference is at. Amar, although he's died a couple of times, he's still got 32 last hits as opposed to 33s, 20 on the Visage. But as soon as Visage gets level 6, that will change. His birds, he'll farm very quickly with the birds, and he'll be able to start catching up. BZM, even with all your farm and last hitting, you're still going to go down. So, Puck not getting any value out of his coil yet, or his burst damage at this stage in the game. Spin, Amar doesn't have the suck, and he is going to be able to run away with the shackle coming through. In fact, Skidder, they're turning on him. Healing Wood off to the side. Need to hit that Healing Wood. And Skidder will escape again. Power shot level 3. He sees him. He hits him, and we'll get the click. Seb with the point blank. Oh! Stun coming out. Shackle on a tree. Coil will break, and BZM will get eventually some value out of that level 6 and get a kill on the 4 Doom. He's still chasing. Snake King. Yeah. BZM will... Oh, no. Yeah, BZM did get the bounty. But for a moment there, he didn't get it. It didn't feel like he had enough damage to chase down this Boots Lich. Seb will just throw out the 0.75 second stun onto Skidder. No Omni Slash now for 80. So his bottom lane is reasonably safe. Seb did go for the Focus Fire at level 6. Hasn't been doing that in recent games, been prioritizing the Wind Run and the Shackle Shot, but he feels that this game he has potential to do something with that level 6 Focus Fire. I guess if they're focusing so much on Amar. Smoke coming out from 9. They're moving top. 9 and Saksa, no level 6 yet, but he does still have this mana burn. Yuragi senses something's up. He's on the trees. Doesn't want to show. The smoke will break. They're going to know he's somewhere here in the trees, but not know where. Will he throw a Cyclone? The bird's coming out. They see him. He has the leap away. Primal Spring down onto the creep wave. And he will escape that gank. But the 33 birds are going to be quite an issue. Well, Monkey can double stun. Coming out. Now the Toxin on the deck. Yuragi does have the Wukons, but not enough setup at this point to get anything out of it. Tiger, this support Pos 5 Viper, it's gone for 3 levels of poison attack, 2 in Nether Toxin, has got smokes and dust all ready to go. That looks like the aggression of the top lane has now moved away. Now, 33 has his 6, and he will spend now a lot of time doing this. Level 3 Grave Chill, and getting his birds to work. He'll be able to catch up on the farm that he lost. He's at 38 at the moment. Watch this number rise over the next few minutes. He'll be easily catching up. Smoke coming out from BZM and Seb, Moving bottom. They might catch Snake King. Sarx is here. Stun. Now BZM's just holding his smoke at this point. I mean, Tundra's got to know that maybe that isn't just a Wind Ranger. Yep. TP from 9 coming bottom. Out comes the Cold Snap plus the Urn. And Amara is in all sorts of problems here. Wukons will come out. Stun. Does hit on the catapult. Not on another hero. It will be a 1-for-1, but it is a 3-for-5. So Tundra's going to feel a little bit better about that. No tier 1 towers have actually fallen at this point. It's quite unusual. 11 minutes in. Sarxa does have the Doom. It's available. Ooh, Yuragi jumping away. Not getting caught by that level 6 on Doom. Skitter does have Omni Slash backup, and he's going for the Battle Fury build-up. So he's anticipating this game's going a little late. And, I mean, when you pick a Doom, you sort of expect it to go a little late. You want to get value out of that Devour. But will OG be able to punish this Battle Fury build-up? Battle Fury's been out of meta a little bit recently. It doesn't do a lot for your ability to fight. It is a farming item. So they're getting that Battle Fury on the Jug. They want to extend this game. Do they have the heroes to extend it? I think they do. Invoker, Lich, 33 on his Visage. I think all have the capacity to make space for the Jug to farm and make use of that item. Coil is available with an Invis Rune. Probably looking to get a counter move with that Coil. Maybe on the top lane. This is now a scary Visage. He's got the drums. These birds are going to hit hard and fast if those drums pop. And you see he's up to 61 last hits. In fact, let's change over to net worth. Amar. Stun missed. Only the one stun though. Coil will come out, and 33 is in all sorts of problems. Ult over on the Snake King. The poison. In comes the Plasma Field. They've caught 2. Healing Ward is down. It's being flipped by Tiger. And the Piggin out with the spin. Will be able to make away. But that was well read by OG. Getting those 2 counter kills. And at the same time, Yuragi wasn't even there. Yeah, panic, panic, panic. BZM's calling it out. Yuragi was bottom lane that whole time. Just pushing this tower a little bit. Farming up. Having time to himself. Now, he's going for the Echo Saber build-up with the Orb of Corrosion. So very different to Juggernaut. Juggernaut's going for this farming build. Monkey King Yuragi, he's going for a fighting build. He wants to get involved early. Cliff, forced out. 9, after getting that Urn, has gone back for the Midas. And will go for Orchid, so he wants to be able to fight as well. It's all to make space for Skitter. Does catch the EMP Tornado onto Seb. Birds can't get there fast enough for the stun. Amar's coming in with the Plasma Field. It is maxed out. Power Shot coming through as well. OG have actually quite a lot of incidental long-range damage. If you start thinking about the Power Shot, the Plasma Field, the Orb from Puck, even the Nether Toxin, and the Viper Strike from Viper, they have a lot of long-range damage. Now, the next most important question in this game is who is building Wraith Pact on either team. Wraith Pact has been the meta item. We'll just need to pause for that on a moment. BZM's going to TP top. They're going to down the Wukons. They missed the stun. They're going to end up getting the Coil on Sarxa. But not Sarxa. He'll go down. Okay. I mean, Sarxa's happy with that. His Jug makes it away, and that's a big rotation top. A couple of cores. They might even get the mid tower here. Amar's here with the ultimate. You are the Storm. Just defending it. Keeping the side of Tundra back. Shepherding him back to their side of the river. Lift coming out. Yuragi is low on mana. Oblivion Staff giving him a little bit with the infused raindrops, but not quite enough to have mana for combo at this point. Sarxa still sitting on the Doom. He will show himself. Smoke, 2-man smoke. Seb leading the way. Puck checking out the Roche Pit. Seb wants to get over here. He's got the trees lined up. Here it is. Stun's going to come out. Level 4 Power Shot will come through as well with the Jingoos. He turns to try and get the Doom off. He raises the arms, but he doesn't get the opportunity to actually get it down. Turn around from 9 with the Tornado. Ice Wall down in the trees. Seb getting caught as well. Yuragi. He's actually going to go back in. He's feeling strong. Stun coming out from Seb. Double stun, Boundless as well. And Puck, BZM's here as well with the cleanup. And in the trees, with that little bit of extra vision given by Uragi jumping around, tree dancing all over the place, they catch Tundra out. Coil is used mid. Healing Ward is down though, so gonna have a lot of damage to kill Skitter. Healing Ward still getting enough. Is it? No, he will get caught by the Boundless Strike. Uragi not missing the Boundless Strike this time, as he did on the mid lane. And with the Catapult creep, they're gonna try and push mid wave. They do have Catapult. Glyph is forced out. The Healing Ward's still around. Uragi's gonna be TPing. He doesn't want to be in this area anymore. He's gonna leave it for other people. I think this tower will go down with the Catapult hitting. Top lane, BZM's looking for Saksa. TP coming in. Amar's TP'd in with them as well. He'll just TP away and he'll be fine. Meanwhile, mid-wave, they do catch Seb. And the tier 1 actually remains standing. They're going to get the counter push here. So not only did OG not get the kill top, they don't get the mid tower, and they lose their mid tower. So that's actually quite a swing for OG then. Instead, they could have just hung around mid and secured this mid tower. But wanted to keep pressure on the map and didn't have a TP cancel for the top lane. Amar's got the Midas working as well. BZM with the Witchblade. Tiger's working towards actually Travels and a Crimson Guard. Interestingly enough, wants to negate that physical damage coming out from the birds. The Crimson Guard is the typical counter to the Visage birds. Uragi's farm is going through the roof right now. Echo Saber with Maelstrom. He's going to go for a BKB next, and he's going to be the strongest hero on the map. 33 after those drums. He's picked up a Vambrace for the neutral items and is looking for the Ag. So he wants to start being Ninja Visage. Ninja Visage will start being operating soon. Saksa still hasn't got to use his Doom, but now he's got a Blink Dagger. He'll want to get a Centaur Conqueror to get that War Stomp. He has got the Doom with the Blink. Actually, I don't think they can commit. Stun comes out. Seb's just going to turn around and click. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Doom, so bait. Tiger comes across with the poison attacks. Coil on 2. Both snapped. Amar's here with the plasma field. Silence comes out. Both underneath the nether toxin. It's a cleanup crew for the side of OG. And they're going to take down the tier 1 as well. Oh, Tundra, you got punished for pushing hard over onto OG. And that's Doom used. This is his Doom they've been sitting on for the last 8 minutes or so with the Blink Dagger. I really do think Saksa needs to find a Centaur Conqueror. Is there one around to grab? No, no Centaurs. No Centaurs at the moment. He needs to find a Centaur Conqueror. This is the one he needs right here. If Saksa can find this creep with the War Stomp, that becomes a kill because he blinks, War Stomps, then follows up with the Doom and the Infernal Blade, and Seb would be dead. So that's the one he's going to look for. At the moment, he's going to be content with this, but this is really for laning. As broken as it is in the lane, it just isn't as good once you get to the mid and late game. You want to have that Blink War Stomp. It's a 2-second AoE stun, so it's very, very good. Saksa has been deadly on this 4 Doom yesterday in their matches. He really scouted. In fact, he became at one point the second highest net worth hero on his team as this 4 Doom. So you really need to be careful of this Saksa 4 Doom. He knows what he's doing. And with 33 on Visage as well, there's a lot of comfort picks on the side of Tundra. Yes, they are 5k gold behind at this point, but they are starting to get value out of the Battle Fury. The farm situation should stabilize, although some ancient stacks being taken by OG at the moment. Uragi is getting huge. In fact, is that the BKB? He's going to disassemble the Oblivion Staff for the BKB. Is that coming out? Oh, it is too. This is a BKB. This is a 20-minute BKB with Maelstrom and Oblivion Staff to boot with the Treads and Orb of Venom. Or rather, Orb of Venom. Upgrade Orb of Venom. Orb of Corrosion. And it's a DD rune bottled. They're going to smoke off that. Do they want to take a Rosh fight? Perhaps Tiger. Tumbler's toying over the cliff. We'll get rid of the vision. TP did come in top from Seb. Skitter's going to TP away. This might be a go for the Rosh. They saw Skitter TP. They're seeing Bird's bottom. They might think this is a good time to jump into the Rosh pit, but no, they're going to look for more. They've got this DD with the BKB. They want to get some kills. Okay, in comes in Blink's Puck with the silence. Stun to follow up. Wukon's command coming out as well. Do they have some detection? Quill on the ground, and 9 will go down on his Invoker. Roche is open. Tiger's heading over. Is DD popped? Oh, the DD was taken off by the Cyclone. Of course, the Cyclone will dispel. Just a small thing, but the Cyclone will dispel, so it will get rid of things like DD. It will also get rid of things like Windrun. The Windrun is not dispellable unless you get the Ags, I believe. Yeah, unless you get the Ags, which Seb honestly might consider this game because of the tornado. I mean, that would, you have to be pretty rich to get that. 33 just with the familiars, pushing out bottom wave, and we'll get the tower. Sarks is ready to support here in case they made a donation to the feed fund. And he's still looking for this Centaur Conqueror. I don't see any. Still no Centaur Conqueror. I mean, at this stage, Sarks has got to be a little bit annoyed that he hasn't managed to get one yet. Just pre-placing the healing ward in case there is a go. But the rest of OG is gathered up on their side of the map. In fact, looking for a smoke. Here they go. The BKB Fresh is still available, and the Echo Saber has been completed again. Looking for Ultimate Orb next. We still have the Aegis, 4 minutes. Oh, Sarks is going to be scouted. Stun will come through. Shackle will follow up. That's a long stun. And will Gale Force will look for more. They've caught Snaking. They've caught 9. Dust will come out with the Viper Strike. Deafening Blast just to disable Seb for this moment, but there's no saving 9 here. The next Shackle shot will come through, and there's a reason why OG have been picking. They've been picking Seb, this Wind Ranger, because he gets this level 4 Shackle shot and he just makes it work. And once he gets Blink Dagger, it's going to be even scarier. Frost Armor is slowing the push. Ultimate used by Seb just to get this tower down a little faster. There's a level, it's just a level 1 focus fire at this point. Didn't level it up. Oh, the back door has kicked in. Do they have enough damage? They're trying. But the creeps will come and the back door will be disabled. BZM's just using a little bit of time in the jungle to himself at the moment. He's got Boots of Travel. So lots of mobility on BZM at this point. Hasn't really gone for damage. He wants the Lincolns next. Wants to avoid getting doomed. If we're thinking about Lincoln's purchases, let's think at what else will cancel the Lincolns in a fight. So yes, it obviously wants to be there to cancel Doom, but I mean, a Mana Burn would cancel it. You've got Grave Chill and Soul Assumption, which will both get rid of a Lincoln's. On the side of Invoker, you've got Cold Snap. Get rid of the Lincolns as well as the Orchid. I mean, you want to block an Omni. And Lich, he's got the Frost Blast. So yeah, you're getting this Lincolns to try and stop the Doom coming out, but there's a lot of other abilities that can get that Lincolns off cooldown. And as it is with Lincolns, they are more powerful when together. So if everyone starts working towards the Lincolns, then it becomes a really strong item. But it looks like it's just BZM on his puck that's going to get Lincolns at this point. Both teams are sort of just... Oh... Ags, Visage, stun comes out, Yuragi with the Wukons. Amaz on top of 33. He will fall down, but BZM's died on the backline. The BZM has got caught. They're chasing. Yuragi's on the hunt. Stun coming through. 9's being caught. Will there be a follow-up? Boundless in 1 second. There it is. He'll pop down from the tree and take down 9 as well. Sarksa. Skidder. He has got TP for 7. He's being caught. They see him. He's used his spin. He is going to be going down. He's got an Omni. He's not going to use it. Just saving it for next time. Panic, panic. The call from that BCM coming out again. I mean, dead people don't talk BCM. Show a little bit of respect. But, oh, that cooldown was just not quite there for Skidder. Everyone else was trying to get away, and they're just body blocking, hoping that the OG don't keep looking for this Juggernaut. Seb Shard always pushed them back into Monkey King's ulti. Yeah, good combo there. So the Gale Force is going to keep them into the ultimate. Of course, if they have their own BKBs, all stun coming out with the Shackle. And it looks like Sarksa has been found and picked off. And Seb's looking for more. Yuragi, they're on the hunt. They've found it. 33, the birds are there, the Gale Force again, and Yuragi will come down and just take out the birds as well with the Boundless. OG 11k net worth lead, and they are just running at the side of Tundra right now. Not giving them a chance to even breathe. They haven't even catapult creep. The stars are aligning. Oh. Ooh. A little bit of a misclick there. From, oh, the team. The team's giving the self tips over on the side of Amar. Misclicking that BKB. Gale Force again. Skitter spinning away. Should be fine. Snake King's been caught with the Glipnir. Yuragi. Oh, Snake King, this is not where you want to be. Out comes the Frost Blast. Just 2 bounces. Sucks is in with the Infernal Blade. Silence over onto Tiger, but they'll be able to walk away without any catch. Yeah, it's the old BKB misclick. I mean, it's happened to everyone. You get that BKB, you've had something else on that hotkey for the whole game, and all of a sudden you want to press that one, and maybe that's where he had his minus hotkey. Who knows? Maybe that's where his wand was or his treads, but he's accidentally clicked that one. Shouldn't be too much. Oh, the stun's come out onto 33. Visage, you're not safe. You think you're safe when you're invisible? You're absolutely not, and you're under Nether Toxin. Great Gift is not going to matter. This is an Omni, but it's onto a support. So, I mean, yeah, OG are perfectly happy with that. They're cleaning house. Here comes Inamar with the suck. Skitter, you can't TP out of that. You can't TP away. Seb's there with another shackle onto 9. And the coil. They've got the detection. BKB is popped now from Amar. That time it's a little bit better usage, and it's a team wipe. The side of OG, and that's it. Snake King calls GG. They're saying, we've had enough. We're moving on. Go to game 2, please. And the first game in this lower bracket final will be going to OG. Tundra are on the ropes, and we'll have to pull it out in the next game.